anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
That is why we come online to advise you. If you don't get yourself involved in their suicide mission, you see them forming their security. That security outfit they are forming is a suicide mission. Because Chukwu Okakabiama have his army already on the ground, the ESN, established by Oswin Lamazen Nandekan. Chukwu Okakabiama has his army on the ground already. The ESN put in place by Mazen Nandekan, and no man born of a woman can destroy the ESN. But today, instead of them building on that ESN, they are now forming a different force to fight against the army of God. And let me tell you, if you are anywhere and they are telling you to come and join their security outfit, or you have joined already, you better run for your life. You better run for your life. Better run for your. If you are anywhere in Biafra land, either they have talked to you to join them, or you have joined already, run for your life. Run for your life. Because these are a group of people who have sworn. They have seen it clearer than you can see. They have seen it that Biafra is coming. They have seen it that somebody have taken up that very challenge to make sure that Biafra come. Somebody is building on the foundation of Mazen Nandekan, who is Simon Epa. They can't handle it. And today, they are committing their life into a suicide mission, forming a security outfit to fight against the army of God, which is going to destroy every single one of them. So, the message I'm passing is to save your life. If you're one of those they have contracted, if your brother is there, your uncle is there, your sister is there, your nephew, your in-law connected to you, or they are calling you, run for your life. You still have chance to save them. You still have chance to save them, to drop that devilish uniform and run for their life. If not, it's a suicide mission, and definitely they are going to pay. These are a bunch of clowns who have already said that they will not be alive and Biafra will come. And for the fact that Chukwu Okakabiama have made it that Biafra will come, no man born of a woman can stop it. If you chose by yourself that you will not be alive and Biafra will come, of course you're not going to be around in 2023. And so many of them are gearing up to move away to another planet before then. And some of them have taken that route of a suicide. So, don't join them. Don't join them. Don't join them. As for the politicians who are bent on destroying us, they are going to be handled. They are going to be handled. It is much more clearer today than it is yesterday. You see those who, some of them who are talking about election are already repentant. Some already are, they are seeing it clearer today that the election is not going to hold in Biafra land. They are seeing it clearer that the election will not hold Biafra land, and the election themselves is even a scam. You don't even need to preach to anybody. It's a scam. It's a scam. Already, the INEC themselves have started rigging the election. The INEC themselves have started rigging the election. With all the exposition that is coming. You went and lined up. You were trying to have your PVC. You went and lined up. While you were lining up to go and register for PVC, they have their machine in all the governor's house and they are registering ghosts. While you are busy, staying in the sun, lining up to make sure you register, they are busy registering ghosts in their offices, in government offices. And what did INEC have to do? The only thing INEC has to tell you is that they're going to clean up. Clean up what? What are you going to clean up? What are you going to clean up? When the foundation is faulty, there is nothing the righteous can do. The foundation is dead already. The foundation is dead. There is nothing anybody can do about it. It doesn't matter how you try. It doesn't matter how you try. There is nothing anybody can do about it. And that is the absolute truth. That is the absolute truth. There's nothing anybody can do about it. I don't know why somebody can believe that you can build something on nothing. I don't know why somebody who claims to be educated, who claims to be sane, you claim to know everything, you claim to have all the intelligence and all the information, yet you want to build something on. And the funniest thing is that every single one of them who is promoting this co-called One Nigeria, promoting this co-called election, thinking that they're going to find a solution to election, these are the people. Go and check the video they have made in the past. Every single one of them today talking about P2P and promoting this election. Go and check. It is sad, but that is the situation. It is sad, but that is the exact situation where we are. Please bear with me. Each time you see the attack, when they are dragging the network and trying this, these are attacks. Each time you see the hindrances on the broadcast, bear with me and be patient, and be able to be patient until when it connects back, because this is how we see, this is how we go. Most time when we are broadcasting, they will always come with the attack, try to hinder us and stop the broadcast, try to restrict people from getting connected. It happens time and time again, so I've already gotten used to it. I will beg you to be a little bit patient each time you see the network trying to hold us back. It is not just the network here is okay, but the hindrances is the attack we are getting from the broadcast. It comes all the time. We get attacked from all directions. All directions. But are we going to stop? We can't stop. We move. That is why we are Biafrans. We can't stop. They can't stop us. And they know how stubborn we are. They know that we are unstoppable. They know very well that we are unstoppable. Today you see the kind of deaths they have brought upon us in Biafra land, in Anambra State. Soludo is in Anambra State, boasting of killing Biafran people. He's boasting of it. Came out on national television and he was boasting, calling Biafrans criminals openly before the whole world. Soludo calling Biafrans criminal before the whole world. He doesn't care. Hope Uzodinma is in Imo State, inviting jet bombers to kill Biafran people and take the life of Biafran people. These are people who are supposed to represent you and I. These are people who are supposed to be representing you and I. What are they doing? They are focused on fighting against us. Meanwhile, their counterparts in the north are protecting. Even their terrorists, they are protecting their terrorists. Their counterpart in the northern part of Nigeria, they are protecting their terrorists in that very area. They are the ones that are being terrorized. They are the ones that are being killed mostly. They are the ones that are being attacked. They are the ones that are being killed. They come out on national television to cry out about the situation, about how terrorists have taken over the land. But you never see them inviting military against their own people. You will never see them inviting military, even against their terrorists. They don't. They protect. Even their own terrorists, they protect them. Even their own terrorists, they protect them. But when you come to us, when you come to Biafra land, those who has been appointed as representatives, those who claim to have been appointed, because I know that no Biafran appointed them. No Biafran person appointed. That is why when they get to power, you see them begin to attack the Biafran people. Because nothing that is called politics in Nigeria works for the Biafran people. Every single person that's a politician in Biafra land is not elected by the people. They will not allow your vote to count. It is the caliphate that picks. From your governor to the local government chairman, they are being picked. Yes, from your governor to the local government chairman, they are being picked by the caliphate. When your caliphate picks your governor is going to pick your local government chairman. He's going to be responsible to pick make sure that your local government chairman will be loyal to him. If you're not loyal to him, he's not going to take you. And so in that extension, your local government in your group, as long as he belongs to a party, he is serving the caliphate. That is why anybody that is partaking in politics in Nigeria, stay away from them. Run away. Run for your life. When you see somebody who is a politician, run for your life. Run for your life. In Biafra land, they are busy killing people who have come to volunteer to protect the land. Mazen Nande cannot launch the ESN. When he launched the ESN, he made it very clear that the duty of the ESN is to protect the Biafran people, to secure our bushes. They have no business in the cities. They have no business in the cities. Mazen Nandekan was doing it, and he sponsored it. He was sponsoring it. He sponsored it. We never invited anybody to sponsor it. Up to today, ESN are being sponsored by Biafran people. They are being sponsored and supported by Biafran people. No other person is doing it. Biafrans are doing it on their own. Look at the Southwest. In the Southwest, the Yorubas, they formed the Amoteku. Have you ever seen people protesting against Amoteku that Amoteku should go? Have you ever seen any rally or had any record where Amoteku killed an innocent person? Have you had any? Have you had any place that Amoteku attacked an innocent person in Urudu land? But in Biafra land, what do you see? In Biafra land, a Bubago was formed to kill Biafran people, to take the life of Biafrans. The attack of a Bubago on daily basis has always been on Biafran people. They attack Biafrans from different fronts, from all angles. They attacking Biafrans from all angles, from all sections. It has always been an attack on Biafran people, innocent people. You saw what happened. He took whatever in Imo State. In Imo State, you saw the Ebubago group went and destroyed a whole village and burned down a market. A place where people are doing the legitimate business. What business have the market got? Are they going to tell me that that market is a camp? Are they now going to tell me that that market is an ESN camp? A market where people trade, do their businesses. They went and burnt it down. Only a terrorist does that. Only a terrorist does that. In a state that has a governor, they went and burnt down a market where your citizens are having their livelihood, and you did nothing about it. As if that wasn't enough, you send a jet flying over everywhere, firing from the air against innocent people, unarmed people. But in the northern part of Nigeria, where we have seen the terrorists use the greatest, we have seen the terrorists use anti-aircraft weapons to fight against their aircraft and shot them down, yet they never fight against them. But they are going against Biafran people. And you want us to be silent. You want us to be quiet. And when we say we are going to defend ourselves, you think it's a joke. When we say that Biafrans should protect themselves, you say we are talking too much. When we say we are going to fight back, you say we are being too loud. When we say enough is enough, you say we are acting too much. When we say enough is enough, you say we are overreacting. They are going to get it hot. Already they are getting it hot. Water all the way. Water all the way. Mazen Nandekano gave the order that we are standing on today. Mazen Nandekano gave that order. So many of you have forgotten a time when Mazen Nandekano said that if you come to Biafra land to take the life of any Biafran person, you cannot go alive. You cannot go free. Mazen Nandekano made that statement when he raised the dragon flag. He raised the dragon flag and said that any death of any Biafran person must be paid for. Anybody that take the life of Biafran, it doesn't matter whom you are, you will pay. And today they are paying. They are paying. We are not going to show you videos now that we send propaganda. They are going to come. A time will come when they begin to confess. They are paying. They are paying. We must defend Biafra land by all means possible. We will defend Biafra land. By all means possible, we are going to defend our land. And we are doing it. Biafra restoration has started. In 2023, it will be declared. Whether you like it, it doesn't matter. Whether you support whether you're a politician, whether you support politics, whether you're obedient or whatever you call yourself, whether you are a member of the department of Saboutuers, it doesn't really concern anybody. We are going home. And for those of you who have already signed their death warrant, say they don't want to be part of the freedom, we are not going to force you. We can't force you. You can take a horse to the river. You cannot force the horse to drink water from the river. But for those who are ready to go home, we are all ready and we are moving. We are going home. No man born of a woman can stop it. No man born of a woman can stop it. Let them continue their propaganda. Let them continue their lies. You see, when you go to my YouTube channel on Chook Survival, there are so many videos I make on my YouTube channel. When you go to that videos, there are so many videos I get from their conventional media, and I post those videos without making comments. Why I post those videos most time is for people to reflect and see what is happening in Biafra land. There is no way you can, if you don't pay attention to what they are doing, you will not know what we are saying. Sometimes when we are reacting, people say we are overreacting. But our reaction comes from what you are seeing happening. Most of the things I'm saying here now, most of the things I'm saying are what we saw in their conventional media, what they are doing and what they are saying. The evil that they are perpetrating in their convention, you go to the conventional media, you see people come to the conventional media and they will be lying, openly lying. Some of them will come mistakenly, they will begin to confess about the evil of that same caliphate. They will come, after confessing that evil, they have no solution. They will still be telling you about election. After confessing of the evil happening in that place, they will still be telling you about election. But when you go back and listen to what they have said, go and check all their, when they talk about their most of the program they do that I cut up and put there, when you see them, they will discuss deeply. You see people discussing about the evil of that zoological republic. They will be discussing how ineffective the country is, how the election is not going to solve any problem, how they will ask you, how do you think anybody, who is that person? Look at the question I was asked to P2B. Look at the question I was asked to P2B by CNN. CNN asked P2B, how are you going to change the narrative? Because the same story you are coming to tell the people now is the same story, the same message that every other politician has brought on board. The same thing you are saying is what they have been saying all this while. So how are you going to change the situation? How do you think all of a sudden that you can now change what they have been saying, others have been saying? What is different from us? How are you going to change it? How are you going to change it? There's no way you can change it. You can't change anything. You cannot change anything. They ask him, how are you going to change the situation? That there is nothing different from what you are saying now and what they have had in the past. There's nothing different. Exactly the same thing you are saying now. That is what they have been hearing for a very long time. That is what they have been hearing for a very long time. How do you think all of a sudden that you can be able to change anything? How? How do you think you can change anything? How do you think you can change anything? There is nothing you can change. The question was asked to P2B. He has no answer. He has no answer. Ask P2B. Today, the military, Nigerian military and police have been infiltrated by the terrorists. The terrorists, you cannot differentiate between the terrorists and Nigerian military. Ask P2B, how are you going to differentiate between these two? Ask him. Ask him. Go and ask people who are telling you that they're going to change Nigeria. How are they going to change the quota system that makes an educated person in the southern part of Nigeria to serve under an illiterate in the north? How are they going to change it? No answer. No answer. The constitution that they are holding, the constitution which even their lawmakers have come to confess, that with that constitution, Nigeria will never know peace, never know progress, will never know success, will never know unity. Every single politician agree with that the constitution is flawed. But they are still holding on that constitution, building on that same constitution. And while they are building on that constitution, they are telling you that they're building a better Nigeria. Are you not mad for you to believe them? Only a mad person, an insensible person will believe what they are saying. Go, and that is one thing you have to do. Most times you don't just stand in one place. Go and listen to the videos these idiots have been making in the past. It's just like people, those who are claiming to support P2B now. Go and check those of them who are supporting P2B, what they have been doing in the past. Some of them are people who hate Mazen Nandekano with all God. They have fought the Biafran struggle, they fought it to the last time. Today, they saw P2B and they want to use that now as a channel to fight against Biafra, and they say they are supporting P2B. Meanwhile, it is not a genuine support. It's not a genuine support because they themselves know that Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is dead. The only thing is that they don't want the Biafrans to be free. They don't want us to get our freedom. They don't want us to get out of this dungeon. They want us to remain there with them. You don't want to be free, and you don't want others to be free. Some of them have said they are not Biafra. We said no problem. Nobody is going to force you to be a Biafra. So what is your problem? Some of them have said they are not Biafra. They are not part of it. We say no problem. If you are not part of it, there's no problem. Nobody is going to force you to be part of it. You are not part of it. That is cool. Nobody's going to force you to be part of it. But why are you now trying to deter those who want to be part of the program? Why are you fighting against those who want to free themselves from captivity? Why? What do you stand to gain in that? You don't want to free yourself and you don't want others to be free. Who does that? Who does that? Right from the time Mazen Nandekano was fighting for freedom, Mazen Nandekano have said it is not compulsory. It is not mandatory. That is why Mazen Nandekano is calling for referendum. Let referendum be conducted so that people willingly on their own will decide where they belong. That is why we are asking for referendum. Referendum. People who want to be Biafra will decide where they want to be. They will decide by themselves. Nobody will decide for each other. I have only one vote. Mazen Nandekano have one vote. Mazen Samaneka have one vote. Every other Biafran, we have one vote. after the vote counted, majority carries the votes. What is stopping them from doing that? A legitimate and peaceful request that Biafrans are making, and yet they don't want to comply to it. Instead, they come after us with that. But are we going to stop? We can't stop. Chukwu Okukabema is by our side, and we will fight until the last man standing. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter the propaganda they bring. We are going to continue to fight this battle until the last minute. We are not going to leave any stone unturned. We will not leave any stone. No single stone will be left unturned. No one. And if you stand on the way of Biafrans, we are going to crush you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how connected you are. It doesn't matter your relations with us. We will make sure you go down. We will make sure you go down. May Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect every single person that have joined me on this program. I'm going to stop here. It's been a very, very big short broadcast. Tomorrow, by special grace of God, if I have time, I'm going to come back and speak more on these matters. If you are watching me from any part of Biafra land, please stay safe and protect yourself. And may Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect you. If you are watching from any part of the world, a Biafran, Oduduwa person, Middle Betan, I say may Chukwu Okukabema guide and protect you. We must continue until Biafra comes. No man born of a woman can stop the coming of Biafra. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you for watching. And remember this. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.